In an emotional and honest documentary, Jungkook shares his personal views on his upcoming military service journey. When asked if he is ready to take on this new phase, he honestly reveals that doubts still linger in his heart. "I'm not sure if I'm really ready yet," he says in a calm yet honest tone. This statement shows Jungkook's human side, who is not afraid to show his vulnerability in front of the camera, providing a deeper insight into himself. However, despite his doubts, Jungkook shows a deep understanding of this obligation. He does not see military service as a burden, but rather a great challenge that requires adjustment. Jungkook understands that he must leave behind the glittering stage filled with cheers from fans and the music world that has become a part of his life. This transition is not easy for him, but he realizes the importance of this phase for his personal growth. What makes this situation even more special is the support of Taehyung and Jimin, two friends who have been a source of comfort to Jungkook. When talking about them, his smile becomes brighter, showing how important their presence is in his life. The three of them have shared many experiences together, from joy to sadness, from challenges to success. Jungkook feels that with Taehyung and Jimin, he will not go through this phase alone. "They are my strength," he says with confidence. In the documentary, there is a very emotional moment when Jungkook talks about a dream that Jin, a BTS member who was the first to enlist, had. Jin said that in his dream, he saw Taehyung and Jimin, but Jungkook was not there. This made Jungkook feel a little shaken. He wondered why he was not in the dream. "Why wasn't I there? Is it a sign that I will face this alone?" he said with a trembling voice. This shows how important a sense of togetherness is to Jungkook, even in something as simple as a dream. However, through this reflection, Jungkook realized something deeper. Although he did not appear in Jin's dream, he felt that their bond of friendship remained strong. For Jungkook, Taehyung and Jimin are the pillars of support that help him survive the uncertainty. The desire to always be with them is a reflection of the depth of the relationship they have built over the years. The relationship between Jungkook, Taehyung, and Jimin is not an ordinary relationship. It's a relationship built on trust, mutual understanding, and unconditional support. They've overcome many obstacles together, and now they're facing the challenges of military service as an unshakable team. For Jungkook, having them by his side is an invaluable comfort, especially when he feels doubtful or afraid. The documentary gives a broader picture of Jungkook as an individual. Behind his confident figure on stage, there's someone who also has fears and confusions. Jungkook's honesty in sharing his feelings not only makes his fans feel closer to him, but also shows a side of humanity that is often overlooked in the entertainment world. In addition, the story of Jin's dream is an important symbol in their relationship. Although Jungkook felt sad that he didn't appear in the dream, he eventually realized that their friendship was much stronger than just a dream. "It's not about whether or not I was in the dream," he said. "It's about how we support each other in the real world." Through the documentary, Jungkook also shows that military service is not just about duty or obligation, but also about personal growth. He sees it as an opportunity to test his mental and emotional strength, as well as strengthen his bonds with his comrades. With Taehyung and Jimin by his side, Jungkook feels more confident to face whatever lies ahead. For BTS fans, this documentary is a reminder of the power of genuine friendship. The story of Jungkook, Taehyung, and Jimin shows that behind the fame and success, they are ordinary people who need each other. And through moments like these, we can see the beauty of their relationship. Ultimately, Jungkook's military journey is part of a larger journey in his life. With the support of his friends and the love of his fans, he is ready to face this challenge with a heart full of hope. And for all of us, it's a lesson that with love and friendship, no obstacle is too big to overcome. Behind the decision to undergo military service, Jungkook also reflected on his long journey with BTS. For him, every moment he has spent with BTS members is an irreplaceable memory. He shared how the struggle from the beginning of his debut to achieving global popularity has shaped him into a stronger person. However, he also realized that time does not stop, and each member has a phase of life that must be lived, including himself. "This military service is part of my journey," Jungkook said with a steady voice. When talking about his temporary departure from the entertainment world, Jungkook mentioned how much he misses ARMY. He feels that their endless love and support have been one of his strengths so far. Jeong-guk shared his desire to continue to give the best for his fans, even when he is not active as an artist. "I want you to know that I carry you in my heart, even when I'm not on stage," he said with a small, meaningful smile. The support from Taehyung and Jimin is also not only limited to words, but in real actions. In one segment of the documentary, it is seen how they actively help Jeong-guk prepare for this military service phase. From sharing experiences to giving advice on how to get through the tough days in the military, the two have always been there for him. Taehyung even joked that he would visit Jeong-guk with his favorite food when it was time for leave. The laughter they shared showed how close their friendship is. In addition, Jeong-guk also talked about the importance of taking time for self-reflection. He views his military service as an opportunity to improve aspects of himself that he may not have noticed before. "I want to use this time to learn more about myself," he said. He hopes that when he returns to the stage, he will be someone stronger, both mentally and physically, to give his best to his fans. When asked if he was worried about the changes that might occur during his military service, Jeong-guk admitted that he felt a little anxious. However, he also believes that change is a natural part of life. "I'm sure that when I come back, I will see this world with a new perspective," he said. He hopes that this experience will not only strengthen him personally, but also deepen his appreciation for what he has achieved with BTS. Jimin, on the other hand, shared his thoughts on how they will maintain their relationship despite being separated by distance and time. He said that their group chat will remain active, and he promised to always send Jeong-guk motivational messages. This confirms how close their bond is as friends and colleagues. "We are always there for each other, no matter how far or close," Jimin said with a warm smile. The documentary also provides a unique look at how Jeong-guk is preparing physically and mentally for his military service. In one scene, he is seen working out diligently, trying to build up the stamina needed for the physical tasks in the military. Jeong-guk jokes that maybe after he is discharged from the military, he will be more muscular than before. His laughter and enthusiasm in that moment are inspiring to anyone watching. Jeong-guk also talked about how he plans to spend his downtime during his military service. He wants to try simple things that he hasn't had the chance to do before, such as reading more books or writing songs. "I hope to create something truly meaningful during this time," he said. He wants to make sure that this time doesn't just pass by, but becomes a productive and meaningful period. Closing the documentary, Jeong-guk gave a touching message to ARMY and BTS members. He thanked them for their love, support, and trust. "I may not be able to be with you all the time, but my heart is still here, with all of you," he said, while holding back tears. This moment emphasized how deep Jeong-guk's connection is with his fans and friends. He hopes that even though he must temporarily fulfill his obligations as a South Korean citizen, their bond will remain as strong as ever.
They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care.